I've developed this framework. I call it the Big Shift Messaging Framework. And it just means you want to talk to an audience, you want to make a big shift in their mindset or their understanding or whatever it is. And the messaging is how you do that. And so I'll give you a real quick brief rundown. Is the first thing you want to do is you've got to figure out where your audience is right now. So they're here to start with. They might have preconceptions. They might think things are this way, even though you know they're not because you're an expert, but that's what people believe. And then you want, at the end of the talk, you want to get them to here. And you've got to define where they are now. So you've got to do a bit of a brainstorm, write it out. Where are they now? Then you write down, this is where I want them to be at the end of my talk. If it's a 2-minute talk or a 10-minute talk or an hour talk, whatever it is, this is where I want them to be. And so you write that. And then you go, okay, so how do we get them from here to here? If you have, they believe one thing, you want them to believe another thing, they're going to come up with some objections. So you write those objections down. You write down, they'll say, oh, but my grandmother always told me this. Or, you know, we've always done it this way. Or your competitor says this thing's better. Whatever it is. All those objections. And you put those in order here. And that's your journey. And you just talk through all those objections. And you get from the start to the end. That is how you craft a talk. That's a very simplified way of doing it, but and then you've got to layer on emotion, and there's a whole bunch of